For car owners, a leather interior is a huge flex that upgrades the comfort and premium feel of your ride. But over time, wear and tear is inevitable. Your keys accidentally scratch the seat as you get in, the steering wheel gets worn down and cracked from daily driving, or maybe your leather sofa or backpack at home is starting to look a little rough around the edges. Most people's first reaction to this kind of damage is to take it to a professional shop, but those repair bills can easily run into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Others just decide to live with it, but that ruins the premium feel of the interior, and eventually, a tiny scratch turns into a massive rip, doubling the cost to fix it. Here's the truth. Maintaining and repairing leather interiors is actually super easy. Even if you're dealing with common issues like scuffs, scratches, or cracks, you can absolutely do it yourself. At home. No special skills or expensive tools required. For just a few bucks, you can make that damaged spot look brand new. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jared Min. Every day, I'm here exposing the everyday secrets they don't want you to know. Before we dive into the steps, a quick pro tip. If the damage is really severe, like a deep slash where you can actually see the foam or fiber backing underneath, don't panic. Just take a small piece of clean cotton or non-woven fabric, tear it roughly to the size of the hole, and gently tuck it inside. Use it as a backing pad so the foam doesn't peek through and the edges of the tear can sit naturally flush. Once that's in place, just follow the steps below and you'll still get a perfect repair. Step 1. Gather your materials. A lot of do-it-yourselfers fall into a common trap, thinking more expensive equals better, and worrying that cheap products won't work. Totally unnecessary. The core of repairing car leather comes down to 3 things: filling, color matching, and adhesion. As long as your materials do that, the budget-friendly stuff works just as well as the premium brands. In fact, a lot of pro repair shops use everyday, affordable materials. You only need a few basics that you can grab at any local store. The whole kit will run you maybe 20 or 30 bucks, and you can reuse it the next time you get a scratch. 1. The core material. Leather repair compound. This is the MVP of the entire process. It fills in the cracks, scratches, and worn spots, basically acting like makeup for your leather. It has a paste-like consistency, kind of like acrylic paint, making it super easy to apply. Once it dries, it forms a tough, flexible membrane that bonds tightly to the leather. It won't peel, won't crack, and perfectly mimics the original texture. The golden rule here is color matching. If you have a standard black, beige, or gray interior, just search for that exact color. It's easy to find, the color variance is minimal, and it saves you a lot of hassle. But if you have a custom color, like red, brown, or blue, I highly recommend buying a basic kit with black, white, red, yellow, and blue and mixing it yourself. This guarantees a perfect match with your specific car and avoids an ugly, obvious patch job. 2. The prep material, solvent. You need an organic solvent to deep clean the leather surface. It strips away oil, dirt, hand sweat, and any leftover wax from leather conditioners. A lot of people skip this step, and that's exactly why their repair paste flakes or peels off later. This stuff might not look important, but it is make or break. Here is a pro tip to save you some time. Don't bother buying specialty leather degreasers. Standard household solvents work perfectly fine. 75% rubbing alcohol or pure acetone will strip away that grease and wax in seconds. Safety first. Don't touch this stuff with your bare hands. Wear disposable gloves. And always do this in a well-ventilated area. Acetone evaporates quickly, so roll down the windows to protect your lungs and speed up the drying process. Also, never use harsh corrosive chemicals like gasoline or diesel. They will eat through the leather, harden it, and bleach the color. 3. Tools and consumables. 2000 grit sandpaper. A small paintbrush. A small makeup sponge. A plastic scraper or putty knife. Plus grab some disposable gloves, clean cotton rags or paper towels, and a hair dryer. That's your entire shopping list. Step 2. Clean and sand. If materials are the foundation, cleaning and sanding are what actually determine if your repair succeeds or fails. If you cut corners here, I don't care how good your repair paste is or how perfectly you match the color, it won't stick, and it will eventually peel, lift, or crack. Almost all beginner failures happen right here. Take your time and don't get lazy with the prep work. The goal here is simple. Strip the leather completely bare and scuff up the surface so the compound has something to bite into. This is a 3-part process: deep clean, sand, and final wipe. 1. Deep clean. First things first, even if your car's interior looks spotless, it is covered in an invisible layer of daily grime, sweat, body oils, dust, and wax from interior detailing sprays. This creates a barrier that stops the repair paste from bonding to the leather. How to do it? Put on your gloves, dab some solvent onto a clean cloth or paper towel, and gently wipe down the damaged area. Be thorough and make sure you get inside the cracks and around the edges. Keep your pressure light, don't scrub aggressively, or you might ruin the dye or harden the leather. Once wiped down, let the solvent evaporate until the leather is bone dry. At room temperature, give it 5 to 10 minutes. If it's humid or cold out, wait 15 to 20 minutes. You can speed this up with a hairdryer on the low setting, but keep it 4 to 6 inches away so you don't melt or damage the leather. 2. Surface sanding. Once dry, it's time to sand. This works exactly like prepping a car for paint. You need to scuff the surface to increase the contact area and give the compound a mechanical grip. How to do it? Take your 2000 grit sandpaper and lightly scuff the damaged area. Keep the paper flat and use light, even pressure. Do not dig into the leather. You want to sand an area slightly larger than the damage itself. If the scratch is half an inch long, sand an inch-wide circle around it. This helps the repair paste blend seamlessly into the surrounding leather for a natural transition. Stop when the surface looks dull and matte. You do not need to thin out the leather. Wipe away the dust with a paper towel as you go so it doesn't pack into the crack. Note, lightly scuffing the good leather around the tear helps the blend, but if you're working on a hard plastic dashboard, go extremely light. Plastic scratches much easier than leather. 3. Final wipe sanding leaves behind a lot of microscopic dust and debris. If you leave it there, it mixes with your repair paste and ruins the bond, leading to peeling later on. How to do it? Take a clean cloth and wipe away all the dust. If there's dust trapped inside the actual tear, flick it out with your small brush. Finally, do one last quick wipe with a solvent-dampened cloth to ensure it's 100% clean. Wait another 5 to 10 minutes for it to dry. When you touch it and it feels dry, matte, and totally clean, you're ready for the fun part. Step 3. Color match and first fill now for the core of the repair, mixing the color and laying down the filler. 1. The dry test color match. Here's a rookie mistake. Mixing the paste, dabbing it on the seat, deciding it looks close enough, and then coming back an hour later to find it dried 3 shades too dark. Wet paint and wet repair paste always look lighter and brighter. When it dries, it darkens. It's just the nature of the chemical, and you can't avoid it. The right way to do it is the dry test. Here's how. Grab a piece of white cardboard to use as a palette. Mix your base colors on the cardboard. For example, to make brown, mix red and yellow. Then add a tiny dot of black to darken it. For dark gray, mix black and white. Once you have a mix you like, brush a paper-thin layer onto the cardboard. Let it dry completely in a ventilated spot. Once dry, hold the cardboard right next to your car seat in natural daylight. If it's a dead match, you're good to go. If it's too light, add a drop of dark paste to your mix. If it's too dark, add some light paste. Keep testing until it's perfectly dialed in. 2. The first fill, the scrape method. Now we apply the first layer. The golden rule here is less is more. People love to glob the paste on, thinking a thick layer fills the hole better. Wrong. A thick blob takes forever to dry and is almost guaranteed to peel. How to do it? Dip your small brush into the mixed paste and paint a thin, even layer directly into the crack or scratch. Make sure you pack it into all the crevices. Keep the layer super thin, under 1 millimeter. Immediately grab your plastic scraper. Starting from one side of the damage, pull the scraper lightly across to the other side to squeegee off all the excess paste. You only want the paste left inside the crack. Keep the scraper flat and use a light, even touch so the surface sits perfectly flush with the surrounding leather. Check your work to ensure the crack is filled and there is no excess paste sitting on top. Leave the windows down and let this first layer dry completely. Usually, this takes 20 to 30 minutes. You can use a hairdryer on low, but absolutely no high heat, or the paste will crack. Step 4. Top coat and texturing. Once that first layer is 100% dry, give it a gentle pinch. If it feels firm and the crack doesn't open up, you're ready for the top coat and texturing. This step is all about blending the color seamlessly and faking the leather texture so the repair completely disappears to the naked eye. 1. Feathering the edges, blending the color. Even with a perfect color match, there might be a very slight difference that catches the light. The trick to hiding this is feathering the edges. Dip your brush in a tiny bit of paste and apply a paper-thin layer over the repaired spot, extending it about half an inch to an inch past the original damage. This creates a natural gradient that tricks the eye. 2. Erasing brush strokes, the sponge dab method. Freshly brushed paste leaves visible streaks and dries glossy, which sticks out like a sore thumb against the matte, textured finish of standard car leather. Erasing those brush strokes and dialing in the texture is the most critical part of this step, and a simple makeup sponge is your best friend. Take a clean, dry, small sponge. Dab the absolute tiniest amount of paste onto it. While the top coat on your seat is still semi-wet, lightly and quickly dab the sponge over the entire repair area, including those feathered edges. Use a super light, rapid bouncing motion. Don't press hard and don't overwork one single spot, or you'll pull the paste right off. This dabbing motion completely erases the brush strokes and pulls up microscopic peaks in the paste, creating a matte pebble texture that perfectly mimics real or synthetic leather. Once it dries, the repair essentially turns invisible, even in direct sunlight. And that's the complete guide to do-it-yourself leather interior repair. From grabbing the right gear and prepping the surface, to color matching and texturing, every step is totally doable, even for a total beginner. Whether you're fixing up your car seats, steering wheel, dash, or even your living room sofa and favorite leather bag, this method works flawlessly. You're spending maybe $20 to save hundreds or thousands at a repair shop. The return on investment is unbeatable. That's it for today. See you next time.